environment is under the sea. Yay. Thank you very much.
The rough, inky black waters of the ocean crash up against the dark gray craggy rocks.
As you go down, the water gets darker and darker and darker, starting at a sort of beautiful aquamarine, sort of stormy green-gray, down to like an inky, dark, black teal, like a deep teal, like when you used to go onto MSN Messenger when you were like 16 and then deep teal. That's the color that the water is.
Kelp reaches up into the rolling waves up at the top, waving back and forth, anchoring itself into the soot down at the bottom of the ocean.
And now at the bottom, we've gone over how deep and dark and teal it is. There is one light source, and it is a single glass bubble, about the size of this theater, and it's glowing with an iridescent, more of an aquamarine, that bioluminescent color.
Hanging from the edges, there's kind of like this cracking feeling, sort of like webs, like Spider-Man had webbed all over his edges of it. But he hadn't, because there's no Spider-Man in this universe. This is the universe of Dungeons and Dragons. Ain't no Spider-Man here. We're in a different world. So it's kind of cascading all over the edges of this domed little bubble.
At the entrance to this domed bubble, there is a big steel door. It's an airlock. When you try to get into this tavern under the sea, you first go into the airlock and then everything seals around you and all the water gets flushed out before you can enter the actual bar area.
This steel door has a huge wheel on it that you need to fight against all the pressures of the ocean. That's where you can finally open it and step through.
There's barnacles just all around it that compass it like a frame.
Once you make it inside the airlock, there's a little iron sign under the ceiling that just says, "Breath of Air." This is both an instruction and the name of the tavern.
Inside the bar area, it's actually much cozier than you might expect from somewhere so deep under the sea. Everything is sort of polished to a nice shine. It's sort of like a modern Art Deco-y feel.
There's poofs everywhere, like little poofs. You know what I'm talking about, like poofs.
It's like nautical themed, and like all the waitresses and everyone look like pirates because they are.
All of the tables in the center of the poofs are also dome-shaped, but not entirely dome-shaped because that would be a very bad table. It's like they dome up a little bit and then there's a nice flat surface, and they are made of obsidian.
There's a fireplace in the back, and it shoots all the way up through the cliffs. And on the top is an old the sailboat.
Yeah, what are them things?
Ship's wheel. That's what it's called. Ship's wheel. That says the name of the bar right on top.
And in this under the sea tavern, we find three of the most despicable, cutthroat, menacing, nightmare-worthy people you have ever seen in your life. Could I get a suggestion for a classic D&D race?
Goblin.
Goblin, yeah. All right, so one of our people here is a goblin. So goblins are sort of like stout. They're very hairy. It's got kind of shaggy brown fur and like a big, like buttony nose.
This goblin in particular has very long, pointed ears that kind of curve up at the end, and he's adorned them with like tiny ribbons.
Yeah, so this goblin loves the finest things in life, like poofs! Which is why they frequent this particular tavern so often. Their long nails are painted in a lovely shade of violet.
The goblin has a very long head of hair, and that head of hair is sort of like curled and braided, like that one scene from the animated Disney Beauty and the Beast, where the Beast has all the like 17th century like French pearls and a little bow. That's what he's got.
He's got very long flowing tailcoat and a beautiful ascot at his neck and high heels.
This goblin is a nefarious one. Being one that loves the finer things. They are a thief. But they don't take quite the risks most others do. As a diviner, they know how to get through crimes with the least risk possible.
And his name is Fitzgerald F. Flagman.
Fitzgerald
F. Flagman. Fitzgerald F. Flagman.
Fitzy for short. All right, so we have our goblin. I'm gonna need just an item, please.
Warhammer.
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 Slushy.
Or a slushy.
I want to take slushy.
Slushy is very
I'm gonna
good.
take a slushy. That's okay. All right.
So,
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Bam.
Yeah.
Sitting on this seat is an old human, long gray beard, very weathered looking, because they're a wizard that does weather magic.
The cloak of this wizard, in contrast to their long gray beard, shifts the colors of the rainbow. So that in one light it looks sort of like white, and in another light it looks sort of gray or black, and then when the light catches it, rainbows appear.
It almost feels like the body is a rainbow shooting out back behind the cloud of a beard on their face.
They have gold beads all along inside their long white beard.
The hat that sits upon this person's head is a pointed and green affair with golden stars.
This weathered wizard magician has the name Cumulonimbus. Cumulo is the first name, Nimbus is the last name.
Cumulonimbus. Cumulonimbus.
And finally, we did the race, we did the item. Can we get a D&D class?
Paladin.
Oracle.
Assassin. Paladin.
Okay.
All right. So over here we have a paladin of some stature, and that stature is small.
He said small paladin who is, let's say a gnome. Yeah. Is just like the buffest, most ripped gnome you've ever seen.
If you could lift up their shirt, which you can't because they're wearing full plate armor, which is super dangerous at the bottom of the ocean. They don't care though. If you could lift up her shirt, you'd be able to grate cheese on her abs. Woo! I'm having gorgonzola tonight! You can't because it's full plate armor.
That's true. Specifically, just big, heavy boots. You cannot lift this gnome up at all.
No, if you came in here and you were like,
Just nothing. Nothing.
They have a giant belt on, like with a holy symbol, but it's like 3/4 their size. So like this is the belt. It just covers. They don't even need a breastplate. They just have a giant.
Carry a cutlass.
It's a good thing that this character can grate cheese on their abs, because it just so happens that their name is Gorgonzola.
one of the really interesting things about Gorgonzola is looking at their chiseled body and their immaculately sculpted frame. Her face is incredibly feminine, just like really beautifully high cheekbones, plump lips. But you would never know that because full plate armor shake high.
about Gorgonzola. We were given Paladin, but these are shady creatures. She's an anti-Paladin, which means she used to follow St. Cuthbert. There are 3 red gems on her sigil, but there's a big crack going through them, which means she has rejected the orders.
Well, I didn't think to meet you chaps here again. Especially not around all of these booths.
That's true. I've sunk in so far in, and I'm not sure that I can get up again.
Oh, you know how much I love a good booth. Almost as much as I love money.
Yes, I'm well aware. I'm just saying that there seems to be a distinct lack of poofiness up above the surface of the waves.
That's true. It's gotten so grim and boring up there.
Oh, I know. It's as if all the color is just draining out of our world.
There hasn't been a person I've robbed in a while.
Oh,
Got a good gutting, you know? Just
I do miss judging, yes. I know how you feel. This is more of a nose to chop sort of a thing, but the gut's still falling.
I do know whose fault this all is. Well, those ruffians. I've run into a tremendous amount of ruffians lately. Yes. Oh, absolutely. I have. Yes. There was this one fellow, dark and gaunt and just very gross. I did not care for his style. He's a necromancer, you see.
Oh.
Yes. Goes by the name of Niedermeyer von Turgeon.
Oh.
Yes, just hearing his name makes you squirm. But once you hear what he did to me, you'll see why I'm safe and sound here below the sea.
Please.
So the other day, I was minding my own business. I was standing at the edge of a cliff, just creating turbulent, violent weather, watching as I was desecrating the town below. Thunder and lightning, and then the people all below like, oh no! And I was like, ah! All of a sudden, out of nowhere, this fellow appears, thinking of death. Ha! Yes, and take that. Ha!
Pardon me. What the hell do you think you are doing to the humble little hamlet that I have called my own?
Excuse you speak to the great weather mage of Cumulonimbus.
That's you, that's what you sound like.
Well, you may mock my speech, but my spit becomes the greatest rainstorms, you little upstart, and if you cross me, you will be sorry.
You said you're a weather wizard? What school of magic is that? Would that be evocation?
You know it is.
Conjuring? No, it's evocation.
Yes. Your breath smells so foul, I just want you to stop talking.
Oh, yes, well you may be able to control the clouds above, but I can control the stinking clouds of death. My breath, my halitosis, is but the only first step of what I can conjure. Get a whiff of this, Buster.
Sounds like it's going to be a fight check. So, the way we do things here at yegDND is we do fights with our big 20-sided dice. So, for our wizard here, Cumulonimbus, we're going to use this dice here to roll. So, who'd like to roll here?
I'll put on the turgid, do another die.
All right, so roll it right up here on the stage. Very good. High roll wins.
Back, okay. Lob it to the middle, lob it to the open. Here we go. Got it. Great. Good.
All right, so with a 4 for Cumulonimbus.
A 10 for turgid.
Wrap that down to 6 feet under. Oh no! My staff! You got me up ahead!
Chill, touch.
It's a get peace and I can go back to, you know, ransacking the graveyard that's full of all of their heroes and battle. And I'm raising an army for good, I promise. I'm a good guy, not just the bad guy. And you, my nugget here, don't fight it.
You see, that Hamlet was rightly mine to terrorize. He comes along with his halitosis and his hurtful words.
That's true. Sounds utterly disgusting. Completely unpleasant.
Oh yes, odious, in fact.
Unrefined person.
Oh yes.
And also just, you were there first.
Yes,
so-
it's just bad manners.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that when a Hamlet is being terrorized by one magic user, another magic user can just show up.
Squatter's rights. Squatter's rights.
Squatter's
That's what they call it.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, you would never believe what happened to me the other day as I was sacking a road along, you know, the path to Windermere.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, there I was. And I could not believe, because I did not see it coming. This giant brute came to me. Halted me from my precious gold. Yes, he was quite the stupid person.
Sounds like it today.
There I was, on the path, in this lowly ravine, counting my coins from the last person I robbed, waiting for the next sucker to arrive. And that's when this giant oaf just walked behind me.
Oh boy, you scared me.
You scared me!
Oh boy. Oh, hi. Hello, my name is Ziggy. I'm this many.
Yes, you've seen that many. Yes. Tell me, do you have gold, Siggy?
Well, of course, because I'm like a hero and I protected the mushroom people, and they gave me some gold. It turns out that it's actually just chocolate though, and I like it a lot better.
Do you have anything of value of sorts? Something that could help me?
Oh, well, of course. Like, there's one very special gem right here. It's like the most colorful gem I've ever seen.
Oh,
I like to put it by my bedside and it acts like a nightlight so I don't get so scared.
give me that gem.
Oh, you don't just say give me.
I wanted. Give me that gem. Do you know who I am?
Well, I like the little bow tie in your hair.
I am a person of many great tastes, and I require that to wear around my neck.
Boy. Oh, you seem very... Hey, well, I've always been told you never ask with a big knife in your hand. So,
Who's asking?
I guess it would be me. I didn't even ask.
I'm telling you, whatever that offer, I will put this into your guts.
Well, how rude. I say, I am not going to just give it to you because you gave me a knife. All you had to say was please.
Can we get a fight check?
Yes, it's a good fight check.
This seems where you could have avoided all this.
For our goblin here, thank you.
Goblin.
Goblin got a 17.
Big roll is significantly larger than a 4 for a 16. Oh boy, you can't take it from me. Because it's my night light and I will not let you very much if you took it. What? Ha! Hey, you just took it!
Oh, I did not see that coming!
I
finders keepers.
What? No, that's not how that works. You don't just take them from...
So I ran and ran until I finally reached this bar under the sea.
And then I found comfort in the various poofs. I do so love to cut off the poofs. But you see what we're up against now? This world isn't big enough for all of us. We've reached the limit, the threshold, and now all the colors straighten away.
Yeah.
You said he was this many?
Yeah, this many.
But he was that tall?
You're one to talk about height,
Well, I mean,
Gorgonzola.
well, I try my best. Well, I'm okay, guy.
What about you? You can't say that. You haven't run into any of these, other folks. Everyone wants to be the biggest and the best and the baddest.
Yeah. Everyone up there's so dark and brooding and be the best of it. I met this one. There's a real masochist, right? A real masochist.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah.
That is the term for it, yes.
Depraved weirdo that I met up there. I was just trying to fight, hunt down a paladin and then tell them that they had to get out of town. This weirdo came and just started defiling things, much like the wizard you just said. I mean, buddies, now I'm up there trying to anti-paladin my way around town, and someone has the audacity to stop me.
The depravity sounds very much like your thing, though. Wouldn't you get along with this sort of person?
You'd think that.
I certainly would, that's why I'm asking.
Fine, well, there's villainy and then there's chaos.
Yeah,
There's a difference.
We're bottom part of the alignment chart, not the right part of the alignment chart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bottom part of the alignment, not the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Kathunk, my heavy boots. Crap.
I've always been part of the chaos, but well, to each their own, I guess.
It's quite the day indeed. So there I was, stomping around in my heavy boots and grating cheese on my abs. Oh, thank you. I summoned my sword and soul bound to me, and it appears I summoned it. I was looking for this classic paladin of St. Cuthbert, one of my former kin, you see. I was going to anti-paladin all over his face, rub his face on my cheese grater abs. Won't be pretty no more. Right? So I thought I got to this temple of St. Cuthbert, and I was like, Baird, show yourself. Baird wasn't there, though. Baird wasn't there. The whole place had been just broken and defiled, and it had been used in months, this temple of St. Cuthbert. So I was, Baird, show yourself, you cretin, you're my enemy, and I'm ready to... Hey, but you...
Oh, sorry. Did you say you were looking for Bear?
Yes, this is the temple of St. Cuthbert, isn't it? I'm here to...
I came across your bear friend. I sent him off on a little journey off into the desert lands. I think he should be back in approximately 4 to 6 months. That is if he survives.
Mary, that's a death trap you set. What a suicide mission.
Not a suicide mission. I'm sure he'll make it back. He might be a little bit worse for wear, but what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Name's Junkai. Nice to meet you.
Oh, hello. Hey, this is Gorgonzola.
Gorgonzola. What a fantastic name.
Is that blood on your hands?
Oh, just a smidgen.
Well, clearly made. Is this your handiwork of this temple?
My handiwork? No, by all means not. This is the work of my god.
What kind of paladin are you then?
You don't recognize my holy symbol?
Wait, is that on the tip of my tongue?
The Vietar. The goddess of pain and torture. But don't worry, she's awfully nice.
I don't know how that can be, but Well, I clearly you have as much disdain for St. Cuthbert as I do, or perhaps are... No, I can see that twinkle in your eye. I've seen it in every paladin I've met. A cleric, paladin, it doesn't matter. When you believe in a god, your eyes sparkle, and I'm an anti-paladin, I'm an anti-cleric if I have to be too.
Well, it sounds like you've been through some rough stuff there. What was your name again?
Gordon.
Cheese?
No, Gorgonzola.
Oh, sorry.
It's no, it's a Sylvan word for delicious, creamy spread.
Oh.
So this situation seems like it's getting a little intense, maybe intimidation. I'm going to roll a charisma check for our cleric. 10 or above is a success we'd like to roll. Let's see how successful this intimidate and/or persuade is. Ooh, our cleric rolls an 11, which is above 10. Let's see what her charisma can do.
No, it's not like cheese, it's not cheese, I'm a tough paladin.
I'm not sure you are a tough paladin. Just like your friend who was here before was a very, very tough person who I didn't send to sand waste to suffer needlessly.
Well, then good. I guess we're square.
Is that a tear?
No,
No. That's okay. You're allowed to cry.
I'm not crying, but I'm a tough anti-paladin.
You're a tough anti-paladin.
Yeah.
Never cries ever. Not since, what was that? Oh, I can feel it now. The last time that you ever felt truly loved.
Yeah, when I was in the Brotherhood of St. Cuthbert.
And here we are, here in the Palace of St. Cuthbert that's now been defiled.
Yeah, but I was gonna defile. Cut it out, you're really in my head, man. You know what? It's usually more up like this. It's usually
You know what? You deserve this, man.
Do I?
Don't
I don't know
worry.
what I deserve anymore.
We can all make it through this together. There's room enough on this planet for all of us.
Go get something out of my eye.
That one's for you.
All these individuals in this world, as the color drains, so too does sanity.
Exactly. It's like everyone has got their own thing, trying to be individual and unique, and everyone wants to be the biggest and the baddest, but what happens when everyone tries to be the biggest and the baddest? It makes my poops quiver.
It's not room for everyone to be a hero. You need some side people, some passerbys.
And that's why it's happening.
You think that's why the colors drain them?
I'm a divination wizard, I know things!
Okay.
Also, as a wizard, you can definitely feel the energy of the world.
Yes, feel
The energy of the cloud,
of the clouds.
for which I draw my name.
Yes.
The energy of the sun, which is blocked by the clouds, for which I draw my name. Even the energy of the earth, upon which the rain falls, out of the clouds, for which I draw my name. You could feel the energy draining, and all these heroes trying to rise up, trying to do something important with it. You feel the energy, it's all getting brought up inside of them, there's not going to be enough left for us.
Yeah. They take, and they don't give nothing back.
And they get rid of that guy.
Yeah.
Well, we do take. I mean, you're literally, you've got clearly a king's crown wrapped around each of your fingers like
Yes.
brass knuckles.
Yes.
And are those two different heels, one on each foot?
Yeah, of course. It's for the aesthetic.
I mean, it's certainly a look.
Yeah, it's better looking than the last guy I saw. Yeah, this weirdo named Abernathy. Yeah.
Abernathy.
Yeah, Abernathy.
Abernathy, do you have a second name?
Abernathy, the smudge. Scrunch? Smooth. Scramble.
We're not talking about Strome, are you?
Abernathy Strome, that's the guy.
Abernathy Strome!
Abernathy Strome.
Maybe the legend, he just wandered the wilderness.
Yeah, weirdest druid I ever met. Yeah. So there I was, in the middle of the woods. See, I don't like to really leave the inside and go outside. The outside can stay where it is. Outside, it's really dirty. I don't like it on my ascot. But I had a vision. I had a vision of this wooded area, this wooded grove with little oases, and then beneath the depths of the oases was a pearl, a shimmering pearl. And I thought it would go great with my new sconces. So there I am, walking through the oasis, and for once everything's going fine. No one's there to stop me. What a nice oasis. For once everything is fine. No one's here to stop me. Yeah, you're slimy. I don't like get it. Oh, gross. Oh, no. Oh, gross. What are you doing there, huh? Yeah, take that, nature. Don't punch an innocent frog. I'm a bad guy. Yeah, take that. Sanctity of the earth.
If I was you, I would watch where you're looking.
How did I not see that coming?
I blend into nature. I'm a tree right now.
Well, I am your social beggar. So if you'll excuse me, I am just going to reach into this hand.
No. You don't do that. No, you can just come here.
I do that.
No, you see, this is not for you, this oasis. I know there's a beautiful pearl there, but if you do that, it's going to hurt some feelings. It's nature. The feelings of the pond.
Well, you know what I think about the feelings of nature?
Oh
I just spat on a flower.
Well, you know what I think about your feelings of feelings?
Is your spit full of poison? Oh, God.
No, I'm just chewing tobacco.
All right.
Now, what brings you to this lovely oasis? It's not the pearl, is it?
Well, of course it's the pearl. Are you implying that I have like a deeper physical attachment to this place, or an emotional sort of like link, or like some sort of psychological trauma I'm trying to suppress? Because that's not true.
Needs in nature. If you want to drink, by all means, but do not touch that pearl. No.
Sure.
Knocky.
Definitely. I'll do exactly that and not try to steal it while I'm taking a drink.
Your eyes say you're lying, and I can tell because I'm a druid and I have no eyes. Oh, you've gone and done it. Oh, you've gone and done it now. Oh, baby, this is going to be a bad one. I'm going to tell you that right now.
That sounds like a fun check.
All right. For our friend over here who's being like definitely Fitzy.
Yeah,
Fitzy. All right. Who hasn't had a chance to roll yet? Over here.
We need someone for Abernathy.
All right. So for Fitzy, that was a 9.
And for Abernathy, and
You will stop in your tracks and tangle roots.
Oh God, nature, it's touching me. It's on my
Some people hug trees. This time the tree hugs you.
that nature, I hate those bows.
I'll be taking that pearl now.
Did you just eat that? That's so gross.
I do what I do. I'm a druid. Nature. Now I've got to go. Have fun being hugged by a tree. It's a happy tree. You have to tell you love it. It will release its grass. Yeah, that's right. Bye.
Now I'm gonna die here. My mama never loved me. Can you believe it? That little gross druid, he swallowed my pearl, and then he made me say I well, he made me say what he made me say.
Oh, no, I remember this voice. It's this voice now.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, I was. Thanks, Sam. Yeah.
I've never said I've loved you. I've just frozen everyone's fallen in my tracks. Every single time someone has ever asked me if I love you, my lover, I'd be like, no, tornado!
Right? The way normal people handle emotion.
Tornadoes are right on your property.
And then they come and cuddle a poof under the sea.
That sounds incredible. I'm so glad that you got out of that.
Yeah, fortunately, someday, very soon, there will be no more people for us to contend with. It'll just be us people who have no emotions towards people whatsoever, and then we won't have to worry about any of these silly people with emotions at all.
Right? Heroes with their I'm gonna save this, and love is the conqueror of all gross. Their trees and their flowers.
Yeah, thankfully the leader will have to move all this away.
Yeah, she's gonna drain all the color out of this world, and then no more emotions for anyone.
And we can just stay down here under the ocean,
Forever.
where we bury our emotions, both literally and metaphorically.
It's very convenient that we're down in a deep, dark teal place.
Yeah. Teal has always been the color of emotional neutrality.
Well known, as well regarded.
You know, speaking of emotional neutrality, I met someone the other day who had absolutely no control over their emotions whatsoever. They were very punchy,
Oh.
both with their words and with their fists. They hit me in the nose. I don't like being hit in the nose.
No?
Both metaphorically and physically.
Yeah.
So, there I was, just minding my own business, torturing a town with a snowstorm. And it's especially very amusing, because this town was in the tropics. Oh my goodness! They were like, what snow? It was like on Vancouver Island. They were like, oh ouch! How do I drive? And I was standing above them, cackling with glee. Up comes towards me this absolutely tiny little creature who happened to see me cackling with glee. And you will have a snowball to the face, my good sir.
Oh, so you're the one who's been doing all of this then?
Hey, my goodness, what is this?
My name is Kelrick Eris, otherwise you're Winston Campbell.
That's too many names! The snowball to the face to you!
You can call me Kel if that's easier.
I will call you Snowball in a second.
You got snowballs? Are you sure?
I can do an ice ball. It's like a snowball, but you compact it very tightly. Not allowed on playgrounds! Oh! see.
See how funny it is?
That's revolting.
Yeah, it's revolting. Changing an ecosystem on unsuspecting people who don't want their ecosystem changed.
Well, they will die very shortly anyway.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. You know what seems to me to be going on here? This seems like one rough customer. I'm gonna give Kel a constitution check to see if they can stand up to whatever our cumulonimbus is gonna throw at them.
It's gonna be more snow.
They're at 10 or above. Kel withstands the snow.
Haha, more snow.
Kel rolls a 6 on their constitution check.
Come on, give me what you got! Oh, see, that's not fair.
You don't like that, do you?
No, I don't like that.
You don't like that.
I don't. You know what I don't like? I don't like that lisp you had.
You don't like it?
No, it sounds kind of dumb. Look, you just don't sound very learned, you know? It sounds like you've got some kind of speech impediment.
That's very rude.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not, because apparently in case you're nice, but you know.
Oh, yes. Well, that's very rude of you, I think.
What are you going to do about it?
I'm going to hit you with more snow because that's what I said I would do.
Come on, bring it, Lispy. Okay. Early more desert time anyway. Anyway, I hope you think about that every time you go to bed. You got a list.
And so that just very quick took the fun out of the torturing that entire group of people. Right after that, I had a little bit of a flashback to the time my mother said she loved me and I whooped her away in a tornado and got a nosebleed. So effectively I got punched in the nose.
But she got up again?
Yeah!
Put her in ice and then she got up again. Most people die when that happens.
Yeah, like all those people in the village.
Yeah.
Well, with people like these that are trying to stand up to all of the great leaders' plans, this is going to be this is very annoying. It's just too much going on, and that's why I've decided to try to get a hold of a magical weapon of some sort. You know, I may be covered in armor, but you know, you still need a big, mighty weapon.
That's not mighty enough for you. Your body's not mighty enough for you. Because I've seen that body when you got changed on your you said I could look.
It's true.
Just be very clear about that.
I have a rippling 8-pack, it's true. But I, Gorgonzola, should have a mighty weapon. And that's why I went into the great lore and found this weapon called Gorma.
Well, that sounds like it's got 2 syllables and I want it.
I know, so did I. But it's too much trouble for what it's worth. I'd gone into the deepest dungeon in all of the land. I had fought monsters and beholders and dragons just to arrive at the end in this empty, barren room. And there I saw this mighty hammer. I knew it had to be it, and I was expecting some sort of final guardian to fight. I saw a statue there. I'm like, oh, I've seen these movies. I know stories. That statue's going to come alive, and it's going to grab that hammer. And so that's why I destroyed the statue right away. No one's going to stop Gorgonzola.
Gormog worked on that sculpture for weeks. Many hours went in. You know how hard it is to use a chisel when you are an inanimate object. Very hard. Gormog not going to tell you how hard.
Wait. So Gormog is not the name of some mighty warrior, it's the name of the spirit in the hammer?
Kind of like that. Cormac gets confused about something.
Well,
Therapists don't see hammers.
well, Gormog, you're going to help me. I have great plans to make this land better for the leader.
Oh, Cormac heard that before many times.
Well, you're hearing it again. All right, let's just head on.
Oh, hold up there. I think you're gonna need a check of some sort.
It's like a charisma check, probably.
I was going to say a will save. How about we do this?
Okay.
Purple die for Gorgonzola, red die for Gormog, higher number wins, and we'll see just what happens. Who'd like to roll for our hand? Yeah! Gormog rolls an 8.
Oh, we got a nice hard 20.
Nat 20.
It's mine! You're mine, Gormog! You're trying to attack.
Cormac, power be praised. Cormac no like this. Almost as much as not liking sculpture smash.
Hey, it disappeared. Ah! Now I'm stuck at the bottom of this dungeon. Was it worth it?
Made me so mad I tore off my bow during that story.
Well, I, for one, can see the advantage of having a weapon that just magically disappears. You arm your enemies with it, and then when you tell them that you have given them a super strong weapon, you attack them, and then at the last second when they go to stop your attack, poof, gone with the weapon!
It'd be just handier just to have the weapon myself and, attack them with it. Just be better.
Right? Just simple, straightforward.
I don't do straightforward at Free City. That's just not my style.
Yeah, but it's simple. By the book, power, there's money, there's physical strength, there's control, and then these
Your drink's here.
Cormac believes both drink and bow are yours.
Is this the hammer?
I distinctly remember the name of the hammer being Morgog.
Oh, okay.
I've got a very good memory for these things, my friends. Trust me, I remember the story perfectly.
No, it's Gormog. That's definitely Gormog. Oh, Gormog, you're finally here. Oh, please come to my hands. I mean, it's kind of dangerous that we're here underwater right now.
Those hands broke statue. They are not made to create, they are made to destroy. Cormac can reflect this image. Time to smash dome.
Okay, it's fine. We got this.
Wait, honey? Whoa, good job, numbskull.
Sorry! Don't worry, I can thaw you out. I'll heat you up. There we go. It's fine. Very good. Wait, no. Wait a minute.
Full of water now.
Cormac never learned the backstroke.